One of the best kept secrets by all the best black belts in the world is actually one small thing that they do, but nobody really ever hears about. And I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. It's actually stealing other people.
Hey, is that why we invite Sebastian out here? So you can steal his spider guard details?
No, we did not do that. No. We would never do such a thing like that. So when I talk about like stealing somebody's jiu-jitsu, I'm not talking about like Space Jam to where they all have to touch a basketball or a gi, and then all of a sudden you get Hoffa Mendez's jiu-jitsu. What I'm talking about is actually watching how somebody does something and then trying to implement it, but with your own little touch to it. Because what we got to be really careful about is trying to copycat the exact movement that somebody does. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have a different body type, maybe your legs a little longer, maybe there's some hidden details that are actually within the movement that they're not sharing with you. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can actually steal somebody's jiu-jitsu in a way that's going to help you guys get better faster, so we don't have to try to recreate Space Jam. So in this technique I actually found it on this Instagram video.
Yeah,
Sebastian's,
right? Sebastian's
yes.
Instagram video?
I borrowed it, and I had permission, guys. So in this video, it's really interesting because when I was looking at, I play a lot of lapel guard, I play a lot of double sleeve, but in this scenario, it was really interesting because in this video, from my memory, he talked about a lot about if he needed to score like a quick 2 points. What he would do is he would go for like a K-guard style entry, and then as he brings his knee up onto the chest, he takes his foot, he brings it all the way up to the other side, and he goes for an ankle lock grip. Once he would get here, he would just basically make space, build height, and start to wrestle up. There's a lot more good details you guys could steal from him when you guys are in there, but that was the basic premise and idea. If I were to actually take the exact movement that he did and copycat it, I would probably have some good success, because realistically, like especially guys like Sebastian, they have really strong details when it comes to showing their technique, but my body type is quite a bit different than his, and my style of jiu-jitsu is quite a bit different than his. So instead of trying to like reinvent the wheel in this position, what I did is I thought about like, what does my game connect to really well that I could take this concept and implement myself. So if you notice in that actual technique, he's not utilizing the lapels. But what I ended up doing, which actually helped me develop my lapel zombie position that I play with the lapels, is that I did the same concept, but it's different, right? So as I went, I would underhook his leg here, feed the lapel, grab the heel, and what I would do is I would pull this leg up and over, and I would get it under my armpit. From here, because I borrowed his technique, I found immediate knee bars. And from this position here, I ended up finding that if I were to feed the lapel, playing this lapel zombie position, that I had a very similar position to him, to where then I can either wrestle up, but I have the lapel this time, or I could push him back, peel down, and now I'm in a leg drag position here. But if you guys understand and look at what I kind of did here, I took something that he actually does in tournaments that I found in a video. This could have been me also watching like a competition footage, try to recreate the same pattern. So copycatting the movement as I'm practicing it, and then trying to find where it connects really well into my game, so then I can make it my own. So when you guys look at this, my lapel zombie system that I actually play with lapels, the origin of that is for me stealing jiu-jitsu, taking it from another athlete that has had a lot of extreme success, playing with it and making it my own. This is a pretty extreme example of me taking a movement somebody did in a technique and adding in a lot of different details that are just different from the position, but the concept is the same. But there are gonna be positions when it comes to, like, let's say if I have like spider guard, for example, right? Or because we all love lapels and we know lapels are the absolute best, let's take Eric Muniz, for example. If you can hop to your feet. So when you watch Eric Muniz, he also, for example, will stomp to the ground and he takes them above his head to then off balance, and we can set up single X from here. There are gonna be techniques like that you don't need to recreate the wheel in. You can almost copycat the same movement, but I would encourage you to play with it to try to make it your own. Things like this are gonna help you improve so much faster when it comes to jiu-jitsu if you can study some of the best athletes out there that you enjoy watching, and I would encourage you to look for people that have a similar style jiu-jitsu to how you like to play. Take the technique and make it your own. If you guys are looking for a really good jiu-jitsu instructional that's gonna help you learn lapel guard in a systematic way, check out the link below to check out my lapel guard system. And if you guys are looking for another cheat code to improve your level of jiu-jitsu faster, check out this video right here. that's going to help you guys get better faster, so we don't have to try to recreate Space Jam.